Animal rescuers are special people, as you'll see in this next story. The owner of a fancy Chinese Oranda goldfish discovers his pet has a tumor growing in her nose.
She's been very healthy and has been spawning and acting normally, but I knew that eventually, by the size of it, that it had to come off.
If neglected, the tumor will continue to grow, severely impairing and ultimately blocking the nasal passage of the fish. So veterinarian Dr. Frank Levac is asked to perform this quite unusual surgery.
I'm going ahead and put the anesthetic powder called MS-222 into the water. And that'll dissolve, and then I'll put the Oranda in there and see she'll get quiet after a while. As they become anesthetized, their fin movement will slow down, their gill movement will slow down, they'll roll over their side, they won't be able to right themselves, they won't resist me when I'm handling them.
Orandas don't look like your ordinary common goldfish. They have a large bulbous head and several tails, and they can live up to 30 years. Dr. Levac decides the tumor must be removed, but he has to work quickly since the Oranda can't be out of the water for more than a couple of minutes.
I'm palpating, looking at symmetry between the right nostril and the left nostril, and you can see this mass is growing out of the nostril from it's called the medial aspect, from the inside of the nostril.
Skillfully, within a few seconds, he successfully completes the job and places the fish back into the water for recuperation. A few days later, we visit Tom and his Oranda, who is recovering nicely, back with her friends in a large home pool.
Oranda's doing good. She's made herself back at home. She seems to be feeling well. I haven't noticed any reoccurrence of any growths on her head, so I'm real happy with the way she's doing. Her appetite is good, so when fish stop eating, then you have to start worrying about it. But she's always up for dinner. And this is where the growth was, and I see no sign of it here now. In fact, her regular growth is so good, it's sort of, there's her eye, it's kind of covering her eye, but their sense of smell is quite good, so she really doesn't miss much. So there she is, fat and sassy.